You can throw darts on the practice board, but wasn't throwing enough darts in anger.
80.
Tonight he's been magic.
This is the moment for Mike Gillet. A horrible opening night.
Big scoring, excellent under pressure. That's a huge win. It is the bullseye. This to get him going. What an opportunity. And what a finish. A classic moment.
Go a long way to sealing another win. 1, 2, 4. Jamie Hughes. This afternoon was haunting, but tonight we're after tricks and treats. It's Halloween here at the Live Lounge. Very good evening. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back if you're with us this afternoon. It's been a frightful day at the Modus Super Series. It's been a stressful day, but Glenn Durrant, thankfully, is still, he's disappeared. Glenn.
Hi Sam, how are you doing? What an afternoon of darts, first of all. Wow, it was absolutely crazy. One of the strangest sessions I can ever remember.
Yeah, I can't actually see you. I'm having... You turned me into a zombie this afternoon. I'm having PTSD. What's going on? This is getting ridiculous. I want to talk about Group C, Glenn.
I can't understand your problem. It's almost like you can't see me. Are you okay?
I think you're back in the room. It's been a long day. Right, Group B, Group C. It's been a fun afternoon. It's been a fun couple of days.
I mean, we spoke this time 24 hours ago how brilliant Group C was. I think we even talked about the fact that that session was the best Group C session that we can remember. And it was polar opposite today. There was nerves. I think I used the word at one point, rubbish. But in the end, I think the right two players got through.
Yeah, Alex Williams and Tom Cromwell joining Jeffrey Deswan on finals night. Alex Williams, the group winner after topping the table overnight, and was impressive in seeing it through.
Yeah, I mean, he wears his heart in his sleeve, doesn't he? And he's a player who was just so desperate to be here, and to see him top of the group, at the end there, it meant an awful lot to him, but that's just part of the job. We talked about learning on the job. Now he's going to be playing in front of a crowd on Saturday night. How's he going to react to that? But a terrific afternoon for Alex Williams.
3 spaces filled then for Saturday, 3 to go, and it's 3 from 5 in Group B this evening. Derek Coulson, the overnight leader on leg difference, but it's a healthy advantage on leg difference, which could prove pivotal throughout this evening. And would you say he was pick of the players from last night?
Pick of the players for sure, but I expected him to be pick of the players. He's an exceptional player, Derek Coulson, and a 57-year-old who's just getting better and better. It's a young player's sport at the moment, they tell me, but this guy is right up there, and this double 16 for the 12-darter against, for me, the player of the night in Mark Dudbridge.
Yeah, I was speaking to Mark just earlier on this evening, and he's very, very relaxed, not putting an ounce of pressure on him. And I suppose, well, he did have that same attitude last night, and that was reflected in his sort of carefree performances.
He's a champion, he's a winner. I'm not so sure I believe everything about... You try to make it as carefree as possible, but, he jumps on your shoulder and just sort of says, hey, I remember when I was in World Finals. I remember when I was in match play. The fire will still be in the belly tonight. I thought it was terrific last night. He had a slow start and then just picked up 3 wins on the spin after that. He was superb. He surprised me, and I'm delighted for him.
Let's get a market check then with the bookmakers after the first day's play. Derek Coulson now 1-2. Wow, that is short. Mark Dudbridge was one of the outsiders coming into last night. He's now 7-2, second favourite. Jamie Hughes, your good pal, Glenn, 9-2.
I think they've got it right there. 1-2 might seem short, but, you know, that's good value if you're a favourite back. I mean, it's a kind of bet where it's a favourite one. If any player's going to go through the card, it would be Jamie Hughes.
Time to get on with things then. On a very spooky night and on a very spooky day it's already been here at the Modus Super Series, but this is serious business to attend to as we now count down to Champions Week.
It's Cole Wilkinson!
It's a win for Wilkie! And another one for Yorkshire.
Keegan rolls back the years.
Neil Duff.
We'll get a match start at the ball, and there it is! Neil Duff.
David Pallett!
At long last, it's glory for David Pallett. Jensen Walker.
Young man are our champion.
David Evans.
And he finds tops.
Jamie
For
Owen!
first weekly win. Game start and the match.
Tom Side!
It's an awesome fourth title for Tom Sykes.
Champions Week is in sight then. But there are spaces to fill. And there are spaces to fill for tomorrow night, for the weekly finals night. And could one of these two force their way into the picture? Late in the early hours of this morning, Mike Gillet finally got that elusive win. He was having a torrid old time, was Mike. Scott Robertson was playing okay. His win came against Derek Coulson. Robertson has played with real distinction this week on debut here at the Super Series, a qualifier from the ADC up in Scotland. Mike Gillet, we know all about him, the Welshman. But can he force his way back into the picture here? If he gets a win, he is really in the hunt. But the same can be said for Scott Robertson. Interesting little fixture to kickstart proceedings as Paul Hinks, the man, the myth, the legend, is calling the scores for us this evening.
First leg, Scott to
Which
throw
way
first.
is this going to go, Glenn?
Game on.
First of all, good evening, everybody. And as you alluded to, that win for Mike Gillet, it was a really tough night for Mike. Probably the most difficult night I've seen him on that stage. And I just said at the time, that could be a really incredibly important win against the man with a tan.
40.
Doesn't he look good, Scott Robertson? He's impressed me this week. But what a missed opportunity, because when he did play Mike, he could have moved alongside Jamie Hughes on 4 points. I think we're going to see a
100.
much better Mike Gillet tonight. He already looks like, even just around the building, he looks more settled. This is a real 50-50 game.
Credit to Gilly there last night. Kept on smiling.
96.
Kept on being positive and got his rewards in the end. Kept plugging away. But there's some real key fixtures early doors this evening.
97.
Gillet plays 2 of the opening 3 matches. After this one, we have a real heavyweight clash. Jamie Hughes against Derek Coulson, where Yozza, with a win, can really
62.
force the issue. He joined Coulson and Dudbridge on 6 points with a win. A win for Coulson would see him stretch away.
140.
Yeah, we talked an awful lot about the setup of Mike Gillet. He's stuck with it, and you can understand why now, because already they're going into the board better. It's amazing what a little bit of confidence can do as Scott looks for another treble 19 to leave the big fish.
133. Mike Car 164. $96. Scott Lecar 170.
Fishing rods at the ready then. Put them away.
98. Michael Carr, 68.
Those types of finishes, 68 and 72, so crucial. Just the one dart for Mike Gillet. It's tops.
28.
It's been a beautiful
Scott
start for
Carr,
Mike. That's
72.
really unlucky. Just peppers that tops there. But this is what it's all about in darts. It's just the one opportunity for Scott Robertson. Or is it?
That
32.
was really
Michael
sloppy
Carr,
from
40.
Robertson, considering the way he's played all week. A rare lapse, affording Gillet another shot,
Game shown on the first
which he
leg.
grasps.
Mike Gillet. Second leg, Mike to throw first. Game on.
I mean, already, for me, that's his best leg of the Group B campaign. He looks comfortable, Mike. I mean, he was spraying them all about yesterday, and we were like, please change this setup, Mike.
83.
Just chatting with him, he said he hasn't been practicing as much as he'd like to. And
59.
I mean, that's what the Modus Super Series can do. You can sort of play yourself a little bit into form. But in the Group B campaign, where you're only getting a certain amount of games, a reduced amount of games, maybe a Group
83.
A campaign would have been ideal for someone like Mike. But he looks a different player already.
$60.
Varying angles
60.
of entry. For Gillet starts there, hitting the board. But Robertson starting slowly, finished slowly last night. Was again slightly unfortunate to just
100.
come away with the one win.
You know, this geeky fascination I have with throws. Well, I think Scott Robertson's throw is my
85.
favourite of the week until he throws the dart. Because that, I think, is perfect there. It just looks a little bit jerky on the point of release there. But I think it's a really... I like his stance,
59.
I like his balance, his posture. I like his setup play. But just on that point of release there, it's almost... just maybe just a bit more of a smoother release.
100.
Is there just a bit too much going on that release, do you think?
I think everything's perfect there, even to the pullback. I like the entry. The darts suit him. I just think there's a little
58.
jab
Mario
on
Kart
the point of
90.
the release of the dart, which I'd like to work with.
As well as the counting as well. Gillet.
Game shot on the second leg.
Very
Mike Gillet.
accomplished. This is a whole different Mike Gillet tonight. This is
Third
the
leg,
Mike
Scott
Gillet
to
that
throw
makes
first.
Saturdays.
Game on.
For the fear of repeating myself, round about this time, yes, I said if there's a competition in darts for the most favourite player, you just don't
80.
hear a bad word said about Mike Gillet. Even then, he's got to pick the guy's dart up. He's just maybe too nice, and it's just he puts a smile on your face when he's doing well, because you want players like Mike Gillet to do well. He's playing superb here.
95.
More of this, please, Mike.
Almost apologetically walking past Paul Hinks as well. It's just an absolute sweetheart.
125. $100.
Well, the in-play table, Sam, is good reason for Mike, because pretty much from the first start yesterday, he was sat in 5th position, or that's been kind, so bottom position. The in-play table now means he does
100.
move up and alongside Jamie Hughes on 4 points.
Anything to his detriment still is that leg difference column,
59.
which could be very important come the latter stages of the evening. Needs a couple of big wins.
96.
Have to say, I'm looking forward to game 2. I have become a bit of a fanboy of Derek Coulson. I think he's my pick for the week. But he's up against a A classy operator. And speaking of classy operators, how about that?
Options. Looking at 2 tops, but
60.
can't
Mayuka,
find it.
67.
Mike has forced himself back into contention just when Scott was looking likely.
Getting shown the third
What
leg.
clean,
Mike Gillet.
clinical finishing this is. This is a
Fourth leg,
completely
Mike to
different
throw
Mike
first.
Gillet.
Game on.
He's measured, he's assured. The precision is excellent. He looks really comfortable. His rhythm is good.
134.
Wowzers.
Just when you think Group B was going to peter out,
100.
everything's hunky-dory for the likes of Coulson, Hughes and Dudbridge. Mike Gillet says, hang on a minute,
58.
I'm still here. I know what it takes to get to a Saturday finals night.
We talked about last night how he opened up against Jamie Hughes and Derek Coulson. It hadn't been kind for him there.
22.
His second game's against Mark Dudbridge. Now, Mark was phenomenal last night. But the way Gillet's playing here, I mean, he just doesn't look like he's going to miss. Should go the bullseye area.
123.
Bullseye area, if he'd have hit the 25, would have left a finish. But they looked such good markers, inviting for more.
He couldn't help himself, could he? Gamble didn't pay off that
99.
time. But there's no need to fret, no need to stress for Gillet. Still looking very
58.
good and could open up the show with a whitewash win.
$100. Mayuka, 128.
So 6 starts and 1 to 8. Didn't need to start on that one, but I think that's how good he is. But that's why I think I would have started on the 20s at that point, just almost like a golf shot, just a little bit before the green.
43.
So now you can just see a little bit of frustration there because 85 is not a gimme. A little 140 from Robertson here, and we've seen some massive comebacks already today. But needing to switch, that's not ideal for Robertson.
96. Mayuka,
Come back this
85.
afternoon, all at the expense of Tomoya Goto. Mike Gillet now in the process of wrapping up his best performance by quite some distance so far in his Group B campaign.
Getting
And that
shown the
double
maps.
five.
Mike Gillet.
Wow, Mike Gillet, you have finally arrived in Group B. What a way to start night 2, 4-0. A mightily impressive victory there. An average of 92.5, 80% on the outer ring. That is the real Mike Gillet. Heavyweight clash after the break.
And welcome back to the Modus Super Series. And what a start! Because round about 1 a.m. in the early hours this morning, Mike Gillet had played 3 games, lost 3, and stood on the Rocky against Scott Robertson, probably having his worst session he's ever had at the Modus Super Series. And we said at that point there that could have been a big win when he won early hours, and literally just before the break there, he's put on an absolutely brilliant performance, averaging over 90 throughout the game. His highest average so far, 4 out of 5 on the doubles. He'll be a very happy man. It'll make Jamie Hughes just a little bit nervous, because Jamie Hughes won his opening 2 games yesterday. Mike Gillet was way behind him. He's just joined him on 4 points. And Jamie Hughes walks into a real juggernaut on the stage in Derek Coulson. We labelled this the heavyweight clash, when in truth, Derek Coulson was pretty comfortable against Jamie yesterday. It was a 4-3 game, but some magic numbers. 104 average for Derek Coulson, once again demonstrating his real qualities.
First leg, Jamie to throw first. Game on.
I think if Derek Coulson wins this one, start preparing his family and friends to come up tomorrow night. For Jamie, this could be a huge win. This could be a belter.
Yes, Market Drayton and Tipton both on 10 to hooks, it would seem.
97.
Early on in the session, a mammoth clash. This time, Yoza has the luxury of throwing first. Coulson, though, that 1-1-6 yesterday, a real clutch moment to wrap up that win. Derek, of course, looking for an unprecedented 5th consecutive Champions Week appearance.
99.
It has never been done before.
Yeah, it's a fabulous week of darts. Jeffrey Desfarnes already through to Saturday night, and this afternoon we saw an extra 2 players in Alex Williams, Tom Cromwell, so it's going to be a fabulous night.
140.
I think Derek Coulson will be there. He's still got work to do, of course. For Jamie Hughes, it's just a little bit uncomfortable at the moment. But he's settled nicely, just double checking his score here.
$75.
Jamie admitting himself to yourself, Glenn, last night, but struggling for a bit of consistency. Was in magic form on the Saturday Challenge Tour last weekend, but
95.
couldn't really replicate on the Sunday. And Derek is first to a finish on the Hughes throw in the opening leg.
60. Derek 170.
Well, here we go again. This time I won't embarrass myself by saying one of the 170s will go between the pair of them. Derek has already taken the dart away from Jamie here, so just a word with himself there.
96.
And that treble's a beauty.
Jamie
Still
Carr,
makes him favourite for this
170.
leg.
Jamie Hughes' turn then for the biggest finish of them all. Also following a similar pattern to that of Coulson.
93.
Like the lie of the
Derek Carr,
19s.
74.
But found a friend in the treble 18. Derek then should have one dart at tops for an early break.
Game
Clinical.
shot on the first leg. Derek Coulson.
Clean, composed. That is Coulson.
Second leg, Derek to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, I just had my eye on Jamie Hughes, who didn't watch your dart at all there. Just looking at the floor, hoping and praying that the man at the back, Paul Hinks, doesn't shout game shot, but game shot he does. And I think when you're standing behind Derek Coulson these days, when he's on that type of finish, it's almost like you're expecting
125.
to hear the game shot. Work to do for Jamie Hughes.
That looks very appealing. Must be. Is.
180.
First one of this match. It was a cracking game between the pair of them. Jamie himself was just under the 100 average in defeat last night. And very early in this game.
140.
Both way over the 100 average. I mean, Derek Coulson, round about 110 average right now.
You could Watch these two battle it out all night on
93.
any stage in this sport, such is the quality they both possess.
Yes, we've had a couple of games today where it was almost like the game was played in fast forward. These two quite methodical, but you don't almost notice that the speed of the throws because they're so
140.
good. Or you can concentrate, as you mentioned, that you can watch these all night because you're just expecting the treble to be hit each time.
Derek had 2 ton-plus averages
58.
last night.
Derek Khan,
He's
96.
currently averaging 113. 96 points away from a 2-0 lead. Decisions.
$56. Jamie Carr, 170.
Here we go again. All about this first dart. Just overcompensated. Went low on the treble. 20 for the 170.
58. Derek Carr, 40.
This for a rapid 2-0 lead.
Tops once again then for Coulson.
Game shot in the
Look at
second
that.
leg. Derek
So
Coulson.
composed. Ice in the veins.
Felt like Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Well, Mike Gillet in the previous game was so good that Scott Robertson didn't even have a dart or a double. And after 2 legs in this game, despite the fact that Jamie Hughes is finding that treble 20, he is yet to have a dart the double.
137.
15 and 13 darts. That equates to a 107.36 average. A beautiful start of the night for Derek.
$51. $90.
Lovely treble 17 there. Hughes in charge of a leg against Coulson. But here comes Derek once again, relentless.
140.
Yeah, the confidence is just oozing out of him. I mentioned yesterday with the throw of Jamie Hughes. Paul Nicholson once said it was his favourite throw on the circuit.
54.
But it's not good enough at the moment to even challenge Derek Coulson right now. He's leading this match by 2 legs to 0, but Hughes is fighting. It's on throw here. Derek was a ton behind, but not for long.
180.
This is borderline ridiculous from Derek Coulson. Jamie Hughes battling with all his might. Did not take his eye off the treble 20 and
140.
finds it with
Derek
his
Carr,
third. That was a
130.
fantastic visit from Yozza.
It was, but every time Derek Coulson's on a finish, you fancy it to go, and it's on. It's the bullseye. He's been immaculate so far. Unbelievable darts from Derek Coulson.
Fourth leg, Derek to throw first. Game on.
This is unbelievable. What a performance this is turning into from Derek Coulson. He owns that stage. He's becoming a bit of a legend here at the Super Series. With visits like that, this is incredible.
180.
It took a while for Paul Hinks to get his phone out there to take a photograph of that 180.
100.
The fascinating thing is that Jamie Hughes hasn't played badly. He's averaging in excess of 95.
Come on, Derek.
100.
He is human.
The highest average ever seen on that stage is 122.69 from Darryl Pilgrim. A little cheeky 9 darter there from Coulson, I think. If I got
100.
my maths right, he would have beat it. Just a mere 116 at the moment. Must do better.
Steady enough.
$100.
Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Such is the standard he now has set.
He's bottled it. all joking aside,
140. Daniel Carr,
this
121.
has been a magnificent performance. Treble 17's a shot.
Doesn't like it. Doesn't like the lie. Looking across at
53.
16s.
Jamie Carr, 161.
And Jamie Hughes, such as being the performance of his opponent, this 161 probably had to go.
84 points left. Same decision. Doesn't fancy the light for treble 20. Treble 16 should be the shot. Had that famous miscount on a 9 darter. Did you ever see that, Sam?
I did. That's fantastic setup play.
125.
Jamie Hughes.
Daniel Carr,
He's averaging
68.
100 himself, but Derek Coulson, 68 for a 4-0 win. An important win.
Game show in the
Derek
match, Derek
Coulson,
Coulson.
take a bow. What a performance from DC. An average in excess of 110. Jamie Hughes averaged a ton himself, but has nothing to show for it. An incredible display from the Welshman from Market Drayton. 100% on the outer ring, 111 average, 130 highest checkout.
You will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart for the match.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Kaplas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double 4 for the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
What an incredible start to this Group B tonight. It's been absolutely superb. Mike Gillet started the proceedings with a wonderful 4-0 victory over Scott Robertson. He looks supreme. And then up walks Derek Coulson, who is just such a top player. Averaged 111. Jamie Hughes, in his 2 matches against him, has averaged 99.11 yesterday and 99.94 and lost both games. Derek Coulson, 111.33. Just the most insane performance. He looks great for qualification. He looks great for another title. Mike Gillet, as I mentioned, looked incredibly good in that first game, which was great to see. He really struggled yesterday against the player of the night last night in Mark Dudbridge. Maybe not in the performances, but this is a player who's been there, done it, and got the T-shirt. Not as match sharp as he would like to be, but boy, did he play well last night. And it's going to be intriguing and fascinating, Sam, to see how he responds tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I still can't get over that performance from Derek Coulson before the break there. 111 average, as you said, Glenn, but 4 out of 4, 100% on the doubles.
First leg, Mike.
It was a perfect performance. But in this match,
Game on.
very interesting, as you say, to see how Mark Dudbridge will perform. He's very relaxed about the whole situation. Speaking to him earlier on this evening, he was the first player to arrive tonight, but was really happy with the way things
58.
went. He said he was really happy about not his big checkouts, but remember last night where he took out 3? He was chuffed to bits with that.
And then that was against Mike Gillet, and then we had that reaction as well between the pair of them. It wasn't a great game. It was 4-3 averages, sort of mid to late 70s throughout. I don't expect that type of game today because Mike Gillet just looks a different player. This sport is just incredible in the sense that let's see what tomorrow brings. Let's see how I play on the night. You hear all those terms, but it's so true. Sometimes players can feel invincible on
57.
that stage, and some players can. It just makes you feel like you just want the ground to eat you up. And Mike Gillet's been through it, and he could go into 3rd place with victory here and in a
95.
qualifying position. And at 1 a.m. this morning, Sam, I don't think either of us would have believed that.
Such is the nature of the beast here. The Modus Super Series on Halloween.
60.
It was an utterly bizarre afternoon in places. And could Mike Gillet throw a spanner in the works for
100.
Mark Dudbridge, for potentially a Jamie Hughes? Derek Coulson is looking relatively safe, I think it's fair to say now, on 8 points.
44. Michael Carr, 108.
Just looks a little bit edgy at the moment, does Mark? He starts to be looking around just a little bit. The throw doesn't look as smooth as yesterday. Gillet just
76.
trying to just stay on top of his performances. He's leaving double 16. But you can just see there with Mark, it's jabby. He's not... That arm was just so free-flowing yesterday.
100.
That's a beautiful
Mario
dart, the
Kart
final one there for
32.
Dudbridge. But Gillet has looked $1 million so far. This for the opening leg on throw.
Game shot on the
Nicely
first leg.
done.
Mike Gillet.
Gillet 1-0 up, almost
Second leg,
apologetically
Mark
so.
through first. Game on.
It was just a hold. Dudbridge is back on his throw, but there was a bit of tension in the arm there, Glenn.
81.
They're the kind of things you sort of look out for. I mean, the last dart was absolutely perfect. And you're telling your brain, relax, calm down.
97.
Whereas you just sense that Mike Gillet's just throwing darts. He's enjoying it. You know, it's a game we love. Why are we making it so difficult for ourselves? Much better
85.
from Dudbridge, and lucky with the last dart. Just kissed off that second dart.
$100.
That's where Gillet's angle of entry sort of benefit him there with that third, finding the treble.
100.
Nice enough reply from Flash.
Yes, we won't be here for the finals tomorrow night, but it's been set up nicely, hasn't it? Group A was terrific.
121.
Group C was, well, I think you called it the sublime to the ridiculous, and I can't think of better saying than that. This Group B has really stepped up a notch off 5 already tonight. Coulson and Gillet have been brilliant. Mike,
45.
very, very quickly, within 45 minutes of this Group B, could have 2 wins under his belt and sat in a qualifying position. He looks the better player right now.
59.
Yeah, Dudbridge just trying to find a bit of rhythm. Just saw him there behind Gillet, just stretching out, loosening the arm.
60.
Was unlucky.
Mike Ricard, 124.
When you're winning, they just seem to creep in the treble 20. When you're fighting and scrapping, they just goes, Gillet looks for double 11.
102. Mike Ricard, 130.
Dudbridge under the cosh. Now then. Centre of the board. Oh, lovely.
Game shot on the second leg.
Paul
Mark
Hinks
Dudbridge.
wanted to zoom in on that one. That was beautiful.
Third leg Mike to through first. Game on.
Well, if this is a boxing match, then Mike Gillet has just jabbed his way to the first 2 or 3 rounds. But the champion, that is Mark Dudbridge, just with a little reminder
85.
there. He just oozes class with that 130 finish. And all that good work from Mike Gillet done with that one big finish. That looks to have settled Mark down already. He's just around that treble 20.
60.
Very, very unlucky once again from Dudbridge, but what a finish.
One of the most glittering CVs in this sport
100.
is owned by Mark Dudbridge, former World Championship finalist, World Match Play runner-up, former World Master, played in the inaugural Premier League.
100.
You can never write off a player of that calibre.
96.
I can't think I've ever seen a bad Group B. You know, all the time we're involved. And, of course, it's the players coming
100.
down from 2nd and 3rd position. It's just a shame, isn't it, that Jared Cole's in Group B next week.
Shots
41.
fired ahead of week 10 next week.
But joking aside, good luck to Jared. He's off to the World Qualifiers tomorrow in Wigan.
82.
Opportunity knocks. Take your chance as well to that. But come on, Adamant.
$121.
Dudbridge on a bogey number. Gillet awaits on 58. All Mark can do is apply pressure,
137.
which
Mike Ricard, 58.
he has done.
Magic darts. Gillet's feeling good.
38.
Gillet could have been feeling
Mike
great.
Ricard,
Dudbridge
22.
has just eased himself into the match. He looked a little bit uneasy at the beginning of the game. Now he's firing on all cylinders. The setup play was great.
No score.
The double,
Mike
not so.
Ricard, 20.
That second one in particular would have felt very good leaving the hand. Gillet back for 2 10s, which is dispatched,
Game shot
checked,
on the third leg.
verified, signed off. Gillet 2-1.
Fourth leg Mark to throw first. Game on. $180.
What a response that is.
He played game 2 last night, Mark Dudbridge, and he lost that game 4-0. And I was
59.
concerned for him after that, but he settled into the night with 3 wins on the spin. In that first leg of this game, his throw just looked a little bit edgy, but he settled into this match very, very nicely now. He looks
100.
smooth, he's scoring big. This is a good game. Maybe the averages just round about the mid-80 averages, but it's a good contest. It's for the second win of the night for Mike Gillet and put him into that position. For Mark Dudbridge, a win here. He's dipping his toe, isn't he, for qualification.
How do you think Jamie Hughes will be feeling? You know better.
96.
You know him better than most, and had a bit of a wait now after that 4-0 defeat, where he himself averaged a ton.
85. Mark Lucar 125.
His next game's against Mark Dudbridge. He's not someone who lets emotions get in the way. Treble 20. Just double checking there. So 80 points left. Has got the option to go down to the 16s.
65.
Sensible play, leaves the 2 dart to Gillet way back.
Flash looking good then.
97.
For
Mark Lucar 60.
2 apiece. 2 for tops.
20. Mike
An
Lucar
outside chance
160.
for Gillet.
Been second best, hasn't he? But he's having one of those nights tonight. He's having a wonderful night tonight.
120. Mark Lucar 40.
That would have been special. This has got awkward. Very
14.
awkward.
Mike Lucar 40.
4 or 5 times we've said already in this match, Mark Dudbridge, well thrown darts, just unlucky. Usually around that treble 20 bed. Every single one of those darts, when they left his hand, I think he thought they were in. Unexpected opportunity for Gillet. Big dart.
Game shot on the
Big
fourth
moment.
leg. Mike
Gillet
Gillet.
leads 3 legs to 1.
Fifth leg,
That
Mike
will
to through
sting.
first. Game on.
For Mark Dudbridge. He needed 1 double. He hit 2, but they were both the wrong ones. Gillet stepped in. Gets a break.
81.
And is now looking to serve out this match.
If Mike Gillet can win this leg of darts, he's going to go past into the players area, look at the league
83.
table, and see himself in second place. In the early hours of this morning, he was so
58.
way off the mark, and of how he normally plays, it was unbelievable. What a turnaround this is. But Dudbridge will not go down without a fight.
140. $26.
Bit of a slip there from Mike Gillet.
81.
After this match, Derek Coulson faces Scott Robertson, and such is the form displayed by Derek so far this week. He's played 20 matches so far, 8 of which
59.
have yielded a ton plus average.
Well, if I've got my maths right, that's a 40% return. That is incredible darts. Imagine
100.
if he'd have had a decent Monday.
If he had a decent Monday, he wouldn't be here tonight. He'd have his
45.
feet up in a budget
Mark Lucar,
hotel in Portsmouth.
97. $85.
May see him go down to the 25 bed with his third dart.
60.
Should have gone
Mark
down to
Lucar,
the
12.
25. It would have left an outside finish, but Dudbridge looking good. Decisions to make here. Looks like he's going direct. And I was about to
6.
say that there was a finish last night of 3. If he'd have bit that big number, it was a real turning point for him. We saw a reaction of utter relief.
42.
No pressure coming back
Mark
from
Lucar,
Gillet.
6.
Could elect to split.
Game shot on the fifth
Just
leg.
gets it
Mark
instead.
Dudbridge.
What's the point in splitting?
Six-leg mark to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, missed opportunity there for Mike Gillet. It was on his throat. He's the very gritty player, isn't he, Dudbridge? He won't change his style, his pace for anybody.
40.
And that's the kind of start you want on your throw. These will be nervy moments for Gillet.
$78.
Crucial last there. Strong start from Gillet, just wavering slightly.
60.
Still ahead, of course, but as we saw this afternoon on numerous occasions, leads can can very quickly and very strangely disappear.
$96.
Yeah, the scoring's been absolutely fine with the pair of them.
One of them,
A lot of missed
40.
starts at a double. In fact, 20 missed starts at a double between them. But this part of the game, no problem whatsoever.
165.
Superb.
158.
World-class darts there for a Mark Dudbridge.
58.
And the writing's on
Monica,
the wall.
40.
We're heading for a last leg shootout with double 10. Wayward. That was a flyer.
30.
So was that.
Mike Yukar, 100.
He won't have liked any of those darts. And Gillet with a chance. He'll have decisions to make. Such a good marker. What a dart that is.
60.
Wow.
Mike Yukar, 10.
This time then for Dudbridge.
Game show on the
Yeah,
sixth
no
leg.
dramas
Mark
this
Dudbridge.
time. It is the last leg
Semi-final leg
decider.
Mike to throw first. Game on.
It was such a tight game between them yesterday. And as we've mentioned a couple of times, it was one when that man in your picture just held his nerve with a finish of 3. Can Gillet get his opportunity back?
100.
Because he has the dart. And as I've noticed the past couple of days, the players with the throat. That's been really helpful. Not the case tonight. Seen 2 magnificent performances against the darts.
100.
Nothing to separate. 3 legs each. 4-0-1 apiece. This is a real pick'em.
58.
Why should you never leave 3-4-3, Sam?
44.
Because you cannot leave a finish from it.
$60.
Get the opportunity. I'm just a little bit nervous here for Mike. As Dudbridge, when it gets into a scrap, when it gets into a tight affair, I more favour the experience. And
135.
he is so adept at that. He's so clever. He's so cute when he's in them types of matches. For the first time of tonight, Gillet is struggling. Needs a treble.
40.
Advantage Dudbridge.
What a time.
135.
Might get it rushing towards the hockey looking for trebles of his own, but this match is starting to get away from him.
Well, that in-play
44.
table I mentioned
Monica,
where Mike Gillet was
87.
looking pretty in second. Now he's down to back into 5th. Dudbridge has found something. He hasn't been at his sparkling best, but he's a dart away. Match dart.
79.
Grazed the wire. Gillet needs a big visit, but now has to hope.
59. Mark Lucar, 8.
He was second best for a lot of this match. But
Game show on the
Dudbridge
match,
hits the
Mark
mark.
Dudbridge.
That is a big, big win. He dips his toe into qualification. It smiles all around between the pair, but for Mike Gillet, is that just an opportunity to scratch at the head there He had that game in the palm of his hands, but Dudbridge, he's steely, he's gritty, and he found a way to win it. The 130 finish was a real highlight. Big win for Dudbridge. Coulson's back up next, and the return of Scott Robertson.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Luke Lidlow!
Welcome back to the Modus Super Series here, live and free on Pluto TV. And all 3 matches so far this evening have been won against the throw. So, if that trend continues, Scott Robertson is about to defeat Derek Coulson. However, in Derek's opening salvo tonight, he defeated Jamie Hughes. Hughes himself averaged 100. Derek averaged 111 and was 100% on the doubles, including a 130 finish. Last night, Scott Robertson beat Derek by 4 legs to 1. That was his first win. Both of these two dropping down from Group A. Coulson, though, 1 win away from confirming his spot in finals night tomorrow. And what a start.
He's just too good right now, isn't he? Some incredible stats you've just pulled out there, and poor Scott Robertson, who has just witnessed
41.
Mike Gillet lose that game, which just brings him back into qualification with Jamie Hughes still only on 4 points. But what a player to get it this time. It just looks like a machine.
60.
Scott Robertson yet to win a leg this evening. In his opening match, he lost to Mike Gillet.
134.
Getting himself put in his best performance of the week so far at the top of the show. Robertson didn't really get going, which has been strange. He's played so well all week.
85.
Has just struggled in the early stages. Nevertheless, what a week it's been for this debutant from Scotland, the ADC qualifier.
43.
Yeah, maybe ADC qualifier doesn't really do him justice. He's a seasoned Scottish international. But it just shows you how tough it is to come through these ADC qualifiers. I'm going to go on Sunday to see the North East one.
56.
Up in Darlington. A few local players who are desperate to get back on that stage. I'll be there cheering on Carl Coleman, who didn't have the best of times last time he was here.
60.
I've got my nephew coming back week 11. But if they want to get inspiration, then watch this man. Just sits on top of that dart. Thank you, Derek. Make me look silly. Appreciate it.
78.
Rescued it somewhat in the end. Not ideal. Robertson now looking to just make Coulson think twice about this 42.
83. Daniel Carr, 42.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is his worst leg of the night. And it's still a potential 17 darter. Plenty of room to play with.
Game show on the first leg.
A Bosch.
Coulson. Second leg, Scott to through first. Game on.
Well, 3 legs away now from booking his spot into finals night. The whole of Market Drayton hovering over buy
100.
tickets on dartshop.tv, where you could also join us here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth tomorrow.
Is he a type of player that would appreciate support? Is he just like doing things on his own? What's he all about in that sense?
One of them,
He can cope
40.
with either. The last weekly win in the previous series here, when he defeated Andreas Harrison, the only support he had in the building was from me. But in
One of
previous
them,
series,
40.
he brings down his Super League team, his local league team, his wife, his son Luke. So there'll be plenty of support for him here tomorrow, should he go on to qualify, which he's in the best possible
93.
position to do so.
Yes, come and support me. Looks in great nick. Just a win away from qualification.
Scan that QR code if you do want to join us. Really does have to be experienced here at the Live Lounge here in Portsmouth. As Derek Coulson finds yet another maximum. Robertson is on a finish. He's still on a finish.
97.
Not to be for the man with a tan. Treble 20 looks to be the shot. Smack bang in the middle. It usually means one thing, and that's exactly the case.
Game shown in the second leg.
We get there in the end. 2-0.
Third leg, Derek to throw first. Game on.
A breaker throw. And this is looking ominous for not just Scott Robertson,
60.
but for the likes of Jeffrey Deswan, Tom Cromwell, Alex Williams. They could be watching on, wondering just how we can go about
55.
beating him.
Yeah, get to the stage about what groups that you're in on Saturday night, and I think the few will be looking at B1. Group B, first place. because he's producing this type of darts. Looking comfortable.
140. $99.
Sam, once again, it looks like it's comfortable, and then you look to the 103 average. I promise you, they're indications that your player's in the top of his game right now. It doesn't even look like, he looks like he's still got another couple of gears to go. You're expecting to look maybe 90, 95 average, 103, 102. He's such a classy operator.
As we mentioned in the previous match,
57.
8 out of 20 performances from Derek so far coming into this match have resulted in ton plus averages. 40% of his matches. That is phenomenal.
Is he a nickname
81.
type of guy, or is he just Derek Coulson?
DC?
Don't like it. Coolio. That's his new nickname.
I'll let you be the one to put that to him.
97. WK 129.
I'm on my home, unfortunately, as he looks at 129. Tricky finish. Opponent's not on a finish, so it might make a difference on the way that he's going to go. Well, there's only one way now, which would be treble 20 bullseye.
57.
A trebleless visit. He's almost berating himself. Robertson just
95. WK
not really
72.
got going yet. He's doing okay in this match. He's averaging nearly 86 himself, but when Derek is in this sort of form, it takes something special, someone
Game on the
special
third
to be
leg.
able to
Derek
live with
Coulson.
this. Derek Coulson just
Fourth leg
keeps
sculpture through
on
first.
rolling.
Game on.
He's had 8 darts at a double tonight, and he's hit 7 of them. And when you bear in mind he's scoring for fun, well, you do the math.
100. $84.
Robertson still plugging away.
64.
But loose darts like that really haven't helped his cause so far this evening.
Yeah, he's, like you say, he's not playing bad. He's averaging mid-80s throughout, which is quite often enough to win matches. But
100.
he's just up against someone who's cruise control. He's dipped his average down to 97. Knowing Derek, he'll probably want to just add another 100 average to his
45.
resume.
It's just nothing flash.
93.
But my word, it's effective. And it's brilliant to watch.
$100. $93.
Yeah, superb last start. 131 points away from qualification. That's a perfect dart, but Robertson. But just sums up. He's had a couple of
82. WK 131.
couple of throws where he's hit the treble 20 and then just crept into that 131 is options to go. Looks like he's going down for treble 70. Is it tops? Well, the way he's playing.
91. Scott the car 110.
You almost expected it. Meanwhile, Scott Robertson has played himself into contention in this leg. Treble and single acquired. And the double has gone
Gauge
as
on the
well.
fourth leg,
Scott
Scott
Robertson is
Robertson.
not done with yet.
Fifth leg, Derek, you through first. Game on.
Absolute respect to him there. Up against a match dart already. And that was a beautiful 110 finish. His best moment of the night so far.
60.
And it's the first leg that Derek has dropped all night so far. Hello, hello.
137.
Scott Robertson now has a bit of a spring in his step.
Did you notice the pace he threw those darts as well and almost sprinted to the hockey afterwards? They're good
100.
signs for Scott.
Well, stop the presses. This match is far from over.
$100.
It's almost like it was one-way traffic. But Robertson now showing his class. You can't miss that treble 20.
100.
Potential. 11 darter.
On the Coulson throw,
60.
which is
Scott
key. And
84.
Scott Robertson has earned himself some time due to some fantastic power scoring and some fantastic finishing as well. Scott Robertson, what a comeback this is. 11 dart leg on the Coulson throw.
In the last 5 minutes, 10 points have come off the average of Derek Coulson and 10 points have gone onto the average of Scott Robertson. Can he sustain?
92.
Because he's playing quite beautifully at this moment.
These pair had some fantastic battles in Group A earlier this week, but Derek Coulson saved his prime form
One of them,
against
40.
Robertson. Robertson himself got his own back on Derek last night. Deserved one against Derek. It was 4-1 to Robertson.
55.
This time yesterday. These two have served up some real treats on Halloween.
60.
Hey, he looks a pretty old school player, does Derek Coulson, but I was surprised when you told me last night he's a bit of a tinkerer as well with his darts, his stems, his flights.
Oh, he's always changing them.
134.
He's changed his darts again since he was last here. He was confident coming into this week, as you can probably tell.
Both are in.
One of them, 40.
That's asking for more. And gone are those darts where they're trickling into ones. They are staying in the treble 20.
61.
Hold the back page. We have got a serious game on from 3-0 down. A match dart for Derek Coulson. When he had two darts, a double top. The first one went in sweet as a nut.
40.
And Robertson checked out in 110. Got back into this game. Are we going level? Yes, we are.
Robertson. Seventh
From
final
3-0 down,
first.
Scott Robertson forces Derek Coulson to a last leg shootout. It is on the Coulson throw. But what a display of tenacity
100.
from Scott Robertson.
He's just finding that treble 20 bed this time, hasn't it? Moved right over. 19s could have been and should have been the shot with that second dive if it wasn't that comfortable. But I just think he feels like there's a magnet in that treble 20 right now. Coulson being asked questions here. Often has the answers.
97.
This has been a fantastic match. Really has. We saw this afternoon Tomoya Goto
140.
letting big leads slide away into defeats. Derek hasn't really let this one slip, but Scott Robertson has
48.
earned it. But that is a slip.
And I'm just looking at the in-play table there. Scott Robertson could move on to 4 points alongside Jamie Hughes and Mike Gillet. I thought he was done and dusted. When Mike Gillet won that head-to-head 2-0 last night and first game tonight, I thought that was Scott out of it. But boy, has he produced the goods here. Just a slack last start there into the 5.
100.
Coulson down to a finish. What Robertson would give for a 137 now.
Scott Robertson's average skyrocketed to over 96.5, but at a real crucial moment.
39. Daniel Carr,
That
156.
is nigh on a disaster. Coulson 156. Won't go. It looks handy to leave it relatively sweet.
60.
But can't find
Scott
a treble.
Carr,
That's unbelievable.
138.
Well, 96 is a 2-darter, but it's certainly no gimme. So options on the 138. Plan A. That goes out the window. Plan B is to leave a very makeable finish. It's so awkward. Doesn't want to leave that. It might go the 18s just to take the 8 off.
58. Daniel Carr, 96.
What a finale.
Doesn't like it. Is contemplating. Can't
56.
find the
Scott Carr,
requisite
80.
treble, so a huge chance. Should get at least one match dart.
We've already seen an incredible comeback today from 3-0 down. Scott Robertson had a match dart against him, found a stunning 110 finish, got back into this match, and now he has a match dart.
Game
What
from the match,
a
Scott
performance, Scott Robertson. That was superb. 3-0 down against arguably the top player in this Group B. One of the best players to have played on that stage. Missed the consistency himself, who's in incredible form. But kudos and respect to Scott Robertson. What a moment. 80% on the doubles. Take a bow, sir. Mark Dudbridge is up next. He plays Jamie Hughes.
You will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart for the match.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Darter tops for the match to win 4-1. And Darter double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go over tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short form at darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double four for the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jim Smith.
Welcome back. Before the break, you missed a real darting treat. Scott Robertson coming from 3-0 down to defeat the group leader Derek Coulson by 4 legs to 3. Really impressive performances across the board this evening here at the Live Lounge. Every match so far tonight has gone against the throw, which will be music to the ears of your good friend Jamie Hughes, does it?
Yeah, certainly will. It was a strange old game between the pair of them yesterday.
First leg, Mark, you through first. Game on.
8 points in the average, better for Jamie Hughes, but a 4-2 defeat. The timing in that match from this man was superb and exactly the same. He didn't look settled in his opening game tonight against
100.
Mike Gillet, but he's gritty and he just found a way to win, and by the end of it he was settled and his timing was excellent. And a victory here will secure
93.
his place in Saturday night's final. I was expecting to say to join Derek Coulson. That isn't the case because that last game was a belter. Jamie Hughes, however, is on a 3-match losing streak, and if Mark Dudbridge continues to throw darts like that, these are very difficult moments for the Tipton man.
$93.
Dudbridge slow to get going last night.
One
To battle his way through his opening match tonight. But is really kicking on. Jamie Hughes well behind.
Jamie Hughes might lift up that T-shirt with a "Why me" on it, because Derek Coulson was incredible against Jamie Hughes. And Dudbridge, I was about to say, is on a potential 11 dartery with a couple of 180s to boot. So it's double 8.
25.
Will return for a potential 13 dart hold of throw.
$23. Mario Kart 16.
Still with time on the side of Mark Dudbridge.
12.
Chasing doubles.
Yeah, there's a couple of players who have busted when they've missed that double 4. He decided to be aggressive and go for the double 2. We will be back, of course, with Hughes on 192, but there will be pressure on it.
100. Mario Kart 4.
For a deserved 1-0 lead on throw. Double 2, no problem whatsoever.
Second leg, Jamie to third first. Game on.
Well, a win for Dudbridge here. Sees him go
84.
top of the group.
And that magic 10 points in Group B.
100.
Better from Hughes.
180.
If you're trying to get into the mindset of Jamie Hughes, I think he's throwing some really good darts at the moment. I thought he was excellent at the tour finals of the ADC, taking out the #1 seed in the first round.
140.
Had an excellent challenge tour weekend. But I think some of his best darts has been at the county stage, and it's almost like you get the mentality of, let's just pretend this is a county game.
59.
He's looking really well. He's back working full-time because he's lost his status as being a full-time professional. He's clearly lost a lot of weight as Jamie. He told me to come and work for him for a fortnight.
96.
I don't know what he's trying to say, like.
We'll have 6 from here. Jamie Hughes. Dudbridge on a bogey.
100. 100. Gemini car.
Beautiful last start. I was looking at the centre of the board there for Mark Dudbridge. I was about to say, you can't miss the 18. Treble is the bonus. And now you're not giving yourself a dart to finish.
38.
An elementary
Monica,
mistake there from
65.
Hughes. And the way Dudbridge is playing, you feel this will be punished.
Well, it is just one dart in hand for the
Game
leg,
shot
but
on the
that
second
is
leg, Mark
all
Dudbridge.
Flash needs. He's now 2 legs away
Third leg mark to
from
through
securing
first.
his
Game
spot
on.
into finals night.
Well, you asked me a question at the beginning of the show when he was saying, I feel really relaxed. I'm just going to see how it goes. And I was like, maybe that was just a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, almost. That's what he's saying to himself.
50.
But despite those first 12 or 15 darts in the first game, he has looked very, very comfortable. What an excellent couple of days for Mark Dudbridge.
100.
That's better from Yoza.
$93.
I'm just looking at the back end of the games. Hughes against Gillet. Robertson against Hughes. Still some big 4-pointers to come.
100. $96.
This has been a fantastic resurgence in form for Mark Dudbridge. Been brilliant to see. No pressure on himself. It's a whole
57.
different ball game tomorrow night, of course.
Yeah, Jamie Hughes has averaged 99 and change in the first match. Going into those last 3 darts, he was averaging over 95. And still legless
98.
tonight.
Gemini car 164. $64. Malika 164.
Rounds off his score. Dudbridge's turn now to either 164. Won't go.
92.
But even his
Gemini car
facial
100.
expression tells me that he feels okay because he fancied that 164 there. Hughes has to start something. Yeah, that's... You don't often see that with Jamie. Very similar to Gillet. He doesn't like to give it. He plays with that snarl, but he plays fairly and doesn't often berate himself. He hated that first dart. And he's left
60.
Dudbridge that type of
Malika,
finish again, which
72.
he's just been so clever at.
Just going into the wrong travel bed there. Just about.
Game shot on the
No
third
problem
leg,
with the
Mark
double,
Dudbridge.
though. Mark Dudbridge now 1 leg away.
Fourth leg,
But
Jamie
Derek
to third
Coulson
first.
was in this
Game on.
position around about 10-15 minutes ago.
Well, it's no flash in the pan, is it? That was the question. Can he respond tonight?
180.
Jamie Hughes. We have to feel a little bit sorry for him. 7 legs played tonight. And still looking for his first one, yet he's never been
80.
out the mid-90 averages. Just shy of a ton average throughout that game with Coulson. May need a 9 darter just to get him going, not to beat.
$83.
Well, such has been the quality on show this week. It wouldn't be a surprise to see a 9 darter here in front of a live audience tomorrow night. Dudbridge finding a maximum of his own. Indeed, the only man to have done a 9 darter on a Saturday night hasn't been able to qualify for
85.
finals night this week. That just goes to show you the high caliber we are dealing with.
Yeah, and qualification is looking really tough for Jamie Hughes now because he is walking into players who are playing their A+ game.
Jimmy Carr, 153.
Mark Dudbridge is looking magnificent. Hughes still looking for his first leg of the night. Ain't playing bad. Left himself to
87.
finish, but
Mark Carr,
Dudbridge
101.
has been fantastic on his finishing, and he's going to get a match dart. No, he's not. How many times today have we said big numbers being missed?
It's that Halloween curse rearing its ugly head once again.
96. Jimmy Carr, 66.
That's an interesting way to approach 101. Hughes, double 18. Wow. Snatched at it. It's not a disaster.
Game
There
show
it is,
fourth
me
leg,
babby.
Jamie Hughes.
Is this the start of another comeback?
Fifth leg marked you through first. Game on.
Yeah, you just pretend he was going the 4 double 16. That's all you do. You casually walk off.
$41.
Is this Scott Robertson all over again? He was 3-0 down and a match dart down to Derek Coulson and ended up winning the game 4-3. Hughes looked down and out.
140.
The day of comebacks. What has been a strange old day. Mark Dudbridge still plays an individual to have the most 180s ever in a match.
60.
That was 7 against Wes Newton. The most 180s in a game, 9. Luke Littler versus Chris Gilliland. And after 4 legs, 6 180s hit in this match.
140.
Do you think if this match does go all the way, the record could well be in danger?
140.
Well, Jamie, I'd love a max here. That would leave a potential 11 dart. And after that first dart, who's going to query that? Absolutely beautiful.
140.
I think it's new gigs for Hinksey. Hashtag. If we all chip 50 pence in each, he's just asked.
100. Jimmy Carr, 81.
Finds the treble. Double 9 for Yozza. Oh, the comeback is on all right. We're getting deja vu.
Sixth leg, Jamie to through first. Game
A
on.
break a throw.
Yeah, incredible. We're back on throw now. There we go. Excellent darts from Mark Dudbridge at the beginning of this game, but 15 and 12 is world-class darts from Jamie Hughes.
140.
He was the favourite for the week on Monday morning. We had that bizarre stat yesterday where, as he started his Group B campaign, he wasn't even favourite for it because of
100.
the form that Derek Coulson was in. He'd be just beginning to show the signs of what this man is all about, because now all of a sudden, similar to Robertson, he can't miss that treble 20.
140.
8 140s in this game and 6 180s. Insane scoring.
140.
What's going on with that treble 20, Sam?
121.
Well, it's just been hit twice by Jamie Hughes, who is now looking good to send us all the way again. And every match so far
91.
tonight
Germany car 100.
has gone against the darts.
Dead and buried at one point.
90. Mark the car 170.
For the match. For qualification. Not this time, but we'll leave it handy.
134. Germany car 10.
To take us the distance. Looks like he's splitting. Very brave under the circumstances. Is it a good decision? Take that.
Game shot on the sixth leg. Jamie Hughes.
Well,
So the final
here
leg
we
marks
are
through
again.
first. Game on.
Like Derek Coulson in the previous match, Mark Dudbridge was 3-0 up, one leg away from securing his spot
82.
into finals night.
How crucial is that treble 19? I said they can't miss the treble 20s, then all of a sudden it goes to 3-3. And I'll argue with anybody
73.
that your body changes, your mindset changes. That treble 20 can just get a little bit tighter. You wouldn't think so after that first half from Dudbridge. 6 180s in this game so far. Make that 7.
180.
Well, 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 what a reply from Yoza.
180.
9 match 180s is the highest we've ever seen. Luke Littler against Chris Gilliland. If
100.
Jamie Hughes can hit a 180 here, we match it.
Well, that spoilt it.
140.
Well, it hasn't spoiled what's been a magnificent game,
139.
Sam. Just look at those averages. Both are averaging over a ton. Both have looked supremely confident.
97.
But it's going
Germany
down to
car
the wire. And once
108.
again, that experience of Dudbridge with that last start in hand. How are you feeling, Jamie? Incredibly, from 3-0 down, he's got a match start.
92. Mark the car 42.
It's almost been record breaking. Jamie Hughes from 3-0 down has missed a match start. Dudbridge
24.
has just
Germany car 16.
missed 2.
We have seen 2 comebacks today from 3-0 down. It was looking unlikely in this game because Dudbridge was playing so well. Jamie Hughes, big dart. This is going to put him in a fantastic position. And
Game
it's
shot of the
there.
match, Jamie
What
Hughes.
a match. What an incredible performance between the pair of them. They shared 8 maximums. 10 140s between them. It was an incredible game of pure quality. Both were averaging over 100 going into that last leg decider. But it's Jamie Hughes that holds his nerve. He puts himself now in a terrific position for qualification. What a match. Follow that, Mike Gillet and Derek Coulson. They're up next.
Welcome back at the halfway stage of night 2 of Group B, and there's been some big performances tonight, all against the throw. Look at that right hand column there in the centre of those scores. Wins for Gillet, Coulson, Dudbridge, Robertson and Hughes. Wins all round against the throw, but after 2 early whitewashes, it's been so tight, the margin's so fine. But Derek Coulson and Mark Dudbridge 8 points apiece, but a fantastic leg difference there for Coulson. Jamie Hughes, huge win for him over Dudbridge before the break. He's on 6 points. Gillet and Robertson 4 apiece at the foot of the table, but not far off. 3 from 5 qualify for finals night. And Derek Coulson is back on stage now. Should he defeat Mike Gillet, he's against the throw, so there's every chance the way this night is panning out, and it's qualification secured for DC. He would join Jeffrey Deswan, Alex Williams and Tom Cromwell if he wins this match. He was close to winning his previous match. He missed a match start. He was 3-0 up over Scott Robertson, but what a tremendous display from the Scot, akin to that of Jamie Hughes, who followed it on. Been a fascinating evening's play so far, Glenn.
Yeah, engrossing. I really enjoyed it. It was almost like Group C was the standout yesterday, and Group B has been tonight. It's been
First leg, Mike,
been excellent.
first. Game on.
Full of drama, full of comebacks, some excellent darts, and still we don't have a qualifier yet from Group B. It's a different version because yesterday it was a pretty routine victory for Derek Coulson over Mike Gillet yesterday. He was excellent on the doubles, was Derek. But we've got a different version of Mike Gillet tonight. He's been excellent. It could have been better as well. He was brilliant in that opening game. And then he just was on the end of a 4-3 defeat to Mark Dudbridge, where provisionally he was sat in second place for a while. It's a tough ask against Derek Coulson.
One of them, 40.
But the way he's played, who knows?
Well, the way Mike has started this match.
$100.
Does find a treble at last for Derek. Well, this has been a tremendous opening leg.
121.
From Mike Gillet. Absolutely superb. 60 points remain after just 9 darts thrown, and Derek fighting back as you would well expect.
Yes, 10 is the magic
Mike
number
60.
for qualification. Derek Coulson and Mark Dudbridge both sat on 8 points, but it's
He's
all
on the
about
first
Mike
leg,
Gillet at the
Gillet.
moment. What a wonderful start to this match.
Second
A
leg, Gillet
likeable
through
Gillet.
first. Game
Good
on.
sportsmanship there from DC. Great darts, he said. A stunning 11 darter.
Yeah, this battle of the
45.
happy-go-lucky left-handed Welshman.
$96.
Well, this has been a tremendous night for Mike Gillet.
I'm just wondering, Sam, if he's thinking, can we start yesterday's play again? Because he just looks like a different animal right now. I was almost feeling sorry for Mike because he is so
85.
likeable. But tonight, he's full of grit, he's full of determination, his accuracy on that treble 20 is, and his rhythm is beautiful.
140.
Wow.
Well, it's Coulson's turn to be put under the cosh here. On his own throw.
140.
Firing in another 2 treble visit.
I'm in exhibition tomorrow, Sam, and a lot of players will use exhibitions getting themselves
57.
prepared for things like the Grand Slam of darts and the World Championships. So I've just had a little look there. Big exhibition in Derby. Bowgreave 6, Luke Littler 2. She is incredible.
Another maximum for Coulson. But like I said when I was here last time, between Littler and Greaves, generational rivalry incoming.
60. Deducar 51.
11 darter in the opening leg for Mike Gillet. A potential 14 darter here for DC. Double 16 says yes.
35.
Single 16
Mike
says
Par,
no.
148.
And the way Gillet has started this match, you would have expected a little bit more there.
Treble 17 should be the shot.
82. Deducar 16.
You want to put this away, well, Derek. Just to get into this match. In normal circumstances, you will think no problem. But he's just having a few difficult moments.
Game shot on the
But
second
that's
leg.
the class
Gary
once
Coulson.
again showing. 1-1.
Third leg Mike to through first. Game on.
No emotion displayed from those opening 2 darts that were both on the wire. Converted the third to draw level, putting the impetus
40.
back on Mike Gillet.
Yeah, Mark Dudbridge up next against Scott Robertson. Scott Robertson on the back of that fantastic win over Derek Coulson. He's put himself right in the
97.
mix again. Jamie Hughes has put himself in a good position. I think the dynamics in the players area would actually want Derek to win this game.
121.
Almost eradicate Mike Gillet out the fact of qualification. And even Dudbridge to look and search for one more win. And then maybe a bit of a straight fight between Hughes and Robertson.
Which, wouldn't you know it, is our final match of
140.
the evening. Plenty still to play for
58.
as we approach the midnight hour, and then thankfully Halloween will be over.
I'll wait for my 2026 invite. I've been a zombie. What was that last year?
41.
I used to be a Premier League champion, you know.
What a good sport you are, though, thankfully.
58.
Derek just looking to compound his advantage here on the Gillet throw. Will go up when the shot potentially was to stay down at the bottom end of the board. But now switches focus to
95.
18.
Yeah, down to a finish. Couple of trebles needed here for Mike.
100. Steady car,
The
128.
battle of the high finishes, and this week we've seen so many. Will one of these go? Good start on the 1 to 8.
$88. Mike the car, 124.
Over to you, Mike Gillet. Oh, he needs the
99.
ball. That grazed the
40.
wire. That was mightily close. Tops for Coulson for 2-1 and a break. One more in hand for 210s.
Getting shot on the
Again,
third leg.
maintains
Coulson.
his cool persona, his calm, composed
Full fake
self.
getting through first. Game
Finds
on.
it with the last dart in hand.
Coolio under pressure. Double 4 with his last dart in leg 2. Double 10 with his last dart in double 3. We've seen the fireworks. We've seen the 111 averages. At one point, it was averaging over 116, 117. But what I also want to see is sometimes you've just got to win just a little bit ugly.
55.
This is a late 80 average for Derek Coulson. So numbers-wise, you would think, but I like that quality. It's nice to know that that's in the locker, that when you need it most, it's there.
$137.
Nicely done after a poor opening visit.
59.
And now Mike Gillet can't go with Derek.
Yes, he's sort of lost his range now, Mike, hasn't he? He was just sort of beating himself up behind DC. Bullseye should be the shot if he's looking for a finish. Really like that, real sensible play.
139. $100. Steady car, 167.
So, doesn't have to go. But he wouldn't mind it. But now can just set it up.
139. $140. Steady car, 28.
Right in the eye line, double 14 for the left-hander. Look good. He's the last merchant in this game,
Game
and
shot on
once
the
again, it
fourth
was
leg.
double
Gillet
4 in leg
Coulson.
2. It was double 10 in leg 3, and it's
Fifth leg
double
Mike
7 in
through
leg
first.
4.
Game on.
Coulson 1 away for qualification.
$85.
Like I say, it's a shame we're not going to see the finals out tomorrow, but you've
59.
seen everyone play now. Still with a couple of qualifiers to come from B. Who's going to be lifting that trophy at 11:30 tomorrow night, in your opinion?
81.
You're the pundit. I should be asking you. You're trying to throw me under the bus again. I know your game, Durant.
Yeah, I don't sit on no fence. I said Derek Coulson before a dart was thrown, and nothing's changed my mind this week. In fact, I think he's better than I thought he was, actually.
44.
Very hard to disagree. Jeffrey Deswan,
140.
dangerously impressive in Group A. Whoever makes it out of this group, all three will be contenders. But you just feel
140.
Coulson is just slightly, at this stage of the week, a cut above the rest.
$73.
Just a little bit wayward wear. Beautiful first dart there from Mike. Should have been on less than 122. Can Coulson get down to a finish? He can.
98. Mile car 122.
It's Gillet though. With first dibs, but that was wild and wayward.
81. Derek car 160.
Great last start though, just as things were going awry. He's done about everything this week, hasn't he, as Derek? Is he going to add a 160 finish to the collection?
100.
Well, if he's going to do it in this leg, he needs Mike Gillet to miss. It's tops. Gillet does not miss. The finishing has been much improved.
6 leg Derek to throw first.
This match continues. Gillet is still in it.
The opening 2 games of the night, routine, superb victories.
One of them, 14.
By the legs, 4-0. But since then, 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. Are we about to go the distance again? There's a strong possibility because Gillet has once again found that range. He went just a little bit dry, just a little bit awry. Lacked that consistency that was seen from him.
$100.
Gillet still going along nicely. Still averaging
83.
in the mid-90s. Indeed has a higher average than Coulson in this match, does Mike Gillet.
It's a match full of quality and the numbers confirm that Gillet has been excellent tonight.
97.
But he's not getting all the results. He is on the back of a 4-3 defeat. It could have been oh so different. He could have been provisionally sat in a qualifying place because he's producing the darts.
One of them,
And it's
40.
great to see.
Derek
It really was a
164.
difficult night for him. But Coulson, a leg away from victory and a leg away from qualification. It's on.
Oh, it's on all right.
133.
At least he can see the funny
Mike car
side.
143.
Yes, he decides to set it up rather than go up with the bull. I'm on your side, DC. But he will be back.
59.
And this
Derek car
for
31.
qualification.
So options available for DC. And it's going to be double 8. Double 4. One in hand is all he needs. And the lads from the team at the Royal Legion in Market Drayton, book your tickets now. Dartshop.tv. Derek Coulson has qualified for finals night yet again. A resounding display in every match. 6 of them so far, all being won by the man against the throw. 92 average from Coulson after the break. Dudbridge faces Robertson.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart for the match.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And he Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's one dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short form at darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double four for the match.
Game. Go. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
A double 16 to become the tour champion. To enter fairy tale year of return of a title double 4. WADC Windmill Championship Tour winner, Gemma Hayton! 109! But that is a visit of a champion. For the chance nonetheless, this will be the first topper of the Championship Tour finals.
She has double 19, Shanghai in the 19s. And she does so.
Game started. But she only needed the one. Of ADC Global Champion, the African Warrior, Devon Peterson!
The ADC goes from strength to strength, and you could see how emotional Devon Peterson was last year when he won the ADC Global Championships. The draw will be tomorrow night. That'll be really exciting for the players and for the women on the 22nd of November as well. Look at that lineup, led by number 1 seed Lisa Ashton. So many great players there, including Gemma Hayter. She's playing the darts of her life at the moment. But the ADC Global Championship with 150 grand prize fund, 60 grand to the winner. That is what it's all about.
Yeah, you said it, Glenn. And the draw for the ADC Global Championship is live tomorrow night, 7 p.m, just before finals night gets underway here on Pluto TV. The ADC Global Championship live draw. Don't miss it. Back to the business of Group B. Derek Coulson safely through. 2 more spots left to fill. Mark Dudbridge can fill one of them with a win here over Scott Robertson, who has had a little bit of a wait since his victory over Coulson. And Mark Dudbridge himself coming off the back of a defeat, whilst he was 3-0 up over Jamie Hughes. So this is relatively interesting, and Scott Robertson with a win here.
First leg mark to throw
Catapults
first.
himself into the qualification picture.
Yeah, a couple of things I'm going to pick up on what you said there, Sam. If he does win the game, it makes it interesting for qualification. And that final game, as you mentioned earlier, Scott Robertson versus Jamie Hughes, will it come down to that? The other thing I'd pick up is the fact that he's on the back of a defeat, Mark Dudbridge. And that was exactly the case when he played Scott Robertson yesterday, because he lost his opening game and lost it quite heavily. And that's when we were
95.
doubting the fact whether Mark Dudbridge was, the term he used, match sharp. But he was involved in a really good game with Scott Robertson. Both were averaging round about the mid-80s throughout. And Mark Dudbridge started his campaign
40.
before going on to win another 2 games further on the night to finish the night on 6 points. But because of that defeat to Jamie Hughes, he's still searching for that one-win Mark Dudbridge. That'll
59.
see him qualify alongside Derek Coulson, who we've just witnessed again, who's held his nerve, hit the dart, the winning dart at the double with the last dart on 4 legs that he won during that game. He's already demonstrated his power scoring skills, and that was just another different side to him, Sam.
Yeah, so many
25.
strings to his bow, Derek Coulson. Just keeps on getting better and better with age. We often swoon over all these fantastic young players coming into the sport, but players like
95.
Derek Coulson making a name for himself on the unfortunately now defunct Seniors Tour, which gave a big platform to the likes of Derek Coulson, Graham Usher as well, of course.
121.
It's fantastic to see, and the ADC doing wonders as well.
47.
He's just brought Scott back into this leg. Just a little look over the scoreboard. Quite simply needs a treble. Decides not to use the
60.
19s bed to go right across there for the treble 20 bed. And options on the 1-2-2 for Dudbridge. Superstar. I think he's just having a little look at the score there, because does he want to go for the bullseye? Well, the fact that Robertson's on the 1-4-1, you would expect him to stay on the treble 18 bed. And maybe that just that little bit of a delay there meant he lost his rhythm.
106. Scott the car 141.
Leaves it very sweet, nevertheless, but Robertson looking to make him pay, which he just can't quite achieve.
105. Mark the car 16.
Robertson himself leaves it very tidily.
Game shown the first leg.
One
Mark
out,
Dudbridge.
one in. You couldn't really call it a marker.
Second leg Scott to throw first. Game on. $97.
Yes, I seen you practicing on the stage yesterday, Sam. Are you ready for a series? Win yourself up there.
96.
Are we doing a presenters week? Still wouldn't win that. No. I embarrassed myself
45.
enough with the microphone.
I think we'd make Matthew Edgar favourite for commentators week now. He's had another great day. He's got the bug. He's got the love for the sport. Based on that really good effort here
81.
last week. Some really good numbers, and was really unlucky in that World Open today. 100 average and a 99 average as well today, and just missed out to Jimmy Van Skeet by 4 legs to 3. So it's great to see Edgar back.
96.
It really is. Real quality operator is Mr. Edgar.
60.
I suppose when I smash Ross Smith tomorrow night, Devon Peterson and Ryan Joyce, maybe I'll come back with me 68 averages. Should be enough to beat Jared Cole anyway.
81. 58.
Neither of these leaving a finish after 12. Robertson.
100.
Favourite from here. Dudbridge needs a 2 treble visit. At least you would think.
95. Scott car 82.
Yeah, the pace has been sucked out of this game. Both players struggling a little bit here, but it's a chance for Robertson to get on a level playing field here. It's double top.
Getting shown the second leg, Scott Robertson.
Absolutely no problem whatsoever. 1-1.
Third leg mark to through first. Game on.
And whatever happens with Scott Robertson for the rest of the session, whether he makes finals night or not, I've been really impressed with the way he's gone about his business this week. Tremendous
98.
acquisition to the Modus Super Series.
Yeah, I echo that, Sam, and it just shows you, just before this game, we showed you what the ADC is all about, and it's just getting stronger and stronger. And he's had to come through the ADC
43.
qualification, and it's so tough to do that. But you're absolutely right. I think he's learnt an awful lot this week, and I think there's a real opportunity there in the future for him. Just needs to top up his tan.
140.
Well, with a £5,000 prize tomorrow night on offer, you could at least get a week in the Maldives with that.
95. $140.
Good leg this from Dudbridge. Robertson not really challenging in this one.
99. Mark the car,
Yeah, I think it'd be a match for
123.
anybody, Mark Dudbridge, tomorrow night. He's the one with the experience.
43.
And that treble 20 there, if it had gone in, would have left him double top there. So time on his side, unless Robertson can find a big one.
60. Mark car 80.
Beautiful. Back to the top
70.
for 2 5s and doesn't go. Has a decision to make when he returns, whether to split or go straight at it again.
And this score will probably dictate that answer. And because of that 140, I'm pretty confident that Dudbridge will go for double 5. No thoughts of splitting.
Yeah,
Why
show
not
the
when you
third
can throw a
leg,
dart
Mark
like that? Dudbridge leads 2-1.
Fourth leg Scott to through first.
Halfway there in this
Game
match. 2 legs away from assuring qualification.
And if he does get that qualification, of course, it's just 1 from 3 players. And Jamie Hughes will play twice in the last 3
97.
games. Mike Gillet against Jamie Hughes will be next.
on. 40.
.40 floor there from Dudbridge. Robertson
100.
has been strong, really strong on his own throw all week.
It might be tested here because when that first one goes, looks like he's going downstairs with the last. Didn't
127.
like the lie of that second one. Such a big 180 hitter. That was a excellent demonstration, a big score between himself and
60.
Jamie Hughes. 8 180s. Just a reminder, the record on that stage is 9 between a pair. And that man does have that record as the individual target as well. Still
140.
producing some wonderful darts.
$44.
And now that strong start on throw for Robertson has evaporated and is now under
134.
siege.
Certainly is. Dudbridge down to a 2-darter. Just sense he knows exactly what the situation is in. For any young player, just watch Dudbridge behind there. Just total focus, total concentration. Why use energy on watching
60.
your opponent?
Monaco 60.
Then through that process he's done a million times, nice and straight. Making sure you can see enough of that double top.
Being shown the fourth leg. Matt Dudbridge.
Absolute perfection.
Fifth leg marked you through first. Game on.
Now he's not just one leg away from securing qualification, but he's one leg away from doing something none of these players have managed to do all night so far, and that is win a match on throw.
Yeah, crazy stat. I was beginning to think, can we go through the card?
59.
Against throw. But he's in the mood tonight, Mark Dudbridge. The 180s are flowing, they really are.
$96. $96.
Mark just looking to
90.
set up a finish. Does so very nicely indeed.
It's just been a super professional job, just peppering that 90 average throughout. In old money, the old 30 average doesn't need
26.
to start in the bullseye
Monaco
here. It's the natural thing to
135.
do as a dart player when you see 135. We have 4 qualifiers through to Saturday night.
63.
Jeffrey Desfan from Group A. We had that fascinating Group C with Alex Williams and Tom Cromwell. No surprise in Group B that Derek Coulson has qualified, but Mark Dudbridge has been special,
140.
and here's his chance
Monaco 72.
for Saturday night.
Single for double.
32.
He'll be back.
It was a very safe dart at tops, wasn't it? Almost, if I'm going to miss, I'm going to miss big. 3 clear darts. There will be pressure on it. Usually so good, but don't bust it, Scott.
140. Monaco 40.
Yeah, nicely done. No danger of an embarrassing moment, but
Being shown in
Mark
the match,
Dudbridge
Mark Dudbridge.
is through. Qualification sealed for Flash. The former World Championship finalist has qualified for finals night here at the Modus Live Lounge. One more spot left to fill, but it's Coulson and Dudbridge, the early qualifiers from Group B this evening. A real professional display from Mark Dudbridge. Coming up after the break, Jamie Hughes faces Mike Gillet.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yeah. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy. So we see the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen.
Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor.
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Luke Lidlow!
It's all about all those times you've practiced, all those thoughts and all those feelings have come to fruition. It's Jared Cole who wins week 12 of Series 10. He is the name that goes. That one's in.
A double 16 to become the tour champion in the most incredible of circumstances.
Tops then for the first leg of the match, and he takes it.
Oh, this would be exceptional. What a way this would be to win it, Reece Colley.
If he can pin the tops, yes he can. Aye, aye, aye.
Another fantastic week of darts next week. Look at those players. Devon Peterson so proud to be the global champion. I guess you could say he's a bit the headline act there, but Graham Hall's in sensational form. He's the type of player who can do some real damage. Group B really does stand out, doesn't it? Carl Sneed, who's played an awful lot of darts on the professional circuit this year, alongside Harry Ward. Isn't it good to see him back? A player who has won on the Players' Championship. And Jared Cole as well, England international. That's a fantastic Group P. But real opportunity knocks next week is the title I've labelled for next week. And good luck to all those players. And here on week 9, it's been a fantastic week. It really has. A wonderful Group A. And it was great to see Jeffrey Desfan, a precocious young talent, here at the Modus Super Series and delivering the goods. Group C was so up and down, it was unbelievable, but the right two players got through. And in Group B, I think we've witnessed a play and performances from Derek Coulson that'll live in the memory. He is a top-notch player, and wasn't it great to see? I think my player of Group B, Mark Dudbridge, who secured his qualification and sets up a mouth-watering penultimate game tonight.
First leg, Jamie to throw first. Game on.
In a sense that to see who tops Group B. But really is all about Jamie Hughes right now. He plays 2 of the last 3 matches, and any victory here over Mike Gillet, Jamie Hughes will be the final qualifier, Sam, on what is looking to be
83.
a dream Saturday night.
Absolutely. If you can't be with us here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth, tune in on Pluto
45.
TV from 7 o'clock, where you'll find the draw for the ADC Global Championship. Finals night gets underway at 7:30. Fantastic night
96.
assured, full of twists, turns, drama assured.
Yes, I'm with Devon Peterson tomorrow. I'm sure he'll have one eye on that draw as well. I know how incredibly proud he was of that Global
125.
Championship win. And that's become an integral part of the calendar now for all amateur players. £150,000 prize fund. £60,000 to the winner.
100.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, what a
41.
fantastic entity the ADC is. Continuing to go from strength to strength. And don't forget, we've got the WADC on the 22nd of November as well.
177.
Well, there was moments we were concerned about Jamie Hughes, but he found that incredible comeback in what was arguably one of the
60.
best games of the
Jamie
week.
Carr, 45.
And he started this one like he finished that game. This for a 14 dart holder throw. It's double 16. He looks mean. He looks moody. Does he look magnificent?
Gage on the first leg.
Of course he
Jamie.
does. That's an impressive opening leg.
Second leg bite to through first.
Mike
Game
Gillet
on.
can appreciate it. Of course he can. That's just Mike Gillet for you.
$96.
I think it might be a little bit of a relief for Mike that he has produced the goods tonight. I'm sure around for a couple of hours yesterday he's thinking, what on earth has happened to my game? Maybe just wants to have a little look at his preparation for that opening
91.
night. He will be back. He's produced some excellent stuff. He's not out of this, but the bigger the win against Jamie Hughes, the better the chance he's got. This is his final
42.
game and would be dependent on other results. So he's just got to knuckle down and get the biggest win possible.
$60.
That word there that Yozza used himself, consistency. Consistency is
60.
key.
Yeah, he's almost like a god back in Tipton, isn't he? It'd be great to see if he does qualify. A contingent coming from there, because I've met a lot of them
60.
over the years. Just real great fun, and I think he always responds by having support there. Yows from Tipton, Bob.
Or
47.
tie far from me, Tipton. I think we both agree if the Modus Live Lounge was near Tipton, Jamie Hughes would win at every series with 120 average.
Yeah, there's so many players across the country who
100.
are just so good in their neck of the woods, isn't it? It's one of the hardest things. We mentioned about Alex Williams trying to get to Lakeside. He's gone to some far-flung
100.
countries in Europe just to get that qualification. Maybe the half of the difficulty is the travelling, the hotel life, the early starts, the late finishes.
84.
Pretty easy to do
Mario
things
Kart,
on your own doorstep.
156. $100. Jamie Carr,
Let's keep
106.
things honest there. Hughes needs a treble, looking at 18s, can't find, and Gillet will
50.
return now
Mario Kart, 56.
to bring things level.
Yeah, it's been a pretty slow start here for Mike Gillet. But those two types of
Each on the
combination
second leg,
finishing
Mike
has been a
Gillet.
real highlight tonight, especially big number tops. And once again, no problem whatsoever back in this match.
Third leg, Jamie to through first. Game on.
Just a couple of matches to go. What's
97.
been your highlight over the past 2 days? Please don't say that makeup artist.
You read my mind
96.
like a textbook. It's been really enjoyable. It really has some high-class action. Derek's ton plus averages.
59.
We've seen some showpiece finishing as well, particularly in Group C, which really did deliver.
66.
Some real quality players that haven't made it through. Tomoya Goto, really enjoyed watching him play over the course of the week.
139.
Be interesting to see how Jeffrey Deswan performs when he returns after his hard-earned 2 days off.
140.
Well, he certainly hasn't been lazing in his hotel room, which many players said they often do. He's been to Wigan and back.
135.
But no, I think the stat we had earlier on at one point,
39.
Derek
Jim
Coulson
Carr, 71.
had a 40% strike rate of ton plus averages across the course of the week. That is an obvious highlight for sure. Some of these performances have been masterful. A double 16 here would also be masterful.
39. Mike Carr, 160.
Will he be back? It's a 160 attempt here from Mike Gillet. Unlucky with the first there.
100. Jim Carr, 32.
It's time then for Jamie Hughes.
Game shown the third leg.
Yeah,
Jamie
1 out,
Hughes.
1 in. 2-1.
Fourth leg, Mike to through first. Game
Halfway
on.
there.
$58. $78.
Yes, going with throw at the moment. He always sort of used the analogy like a penalty shootout. It's like the job
47.
has been done for Jamie Hughes in the previous leg. Now he can be a little bit more free-flowing. The pressure is more on Mike to hold his throw at this point. Treble here.
100.
Makes Hughes an early favourite in this leg. A breaker throw here for Jamie. It could be the beginning of the end. And we could know our 6 qualifiers for tomorrow
58.
night.
Yeah, it's looking now like Mike Gillet has just got the fuel light on.
100.
Running out of steam. And those darts that were finding the treble
21.
20s now were just evading the target.
It's ideal for Jamie Hughes. I think he can smell blood here. Look at the determination.
140.
Great time to give for Jamie Hughes here. What a time to find those treble 20s.
140. Jim Carr, 83.
Good reply from Gillet. But it's looking like it's too late in this leg, at least.
43.
Well, he's laid the foundations as Jamie Hughes. Double 16 is often his
45.
go-to. But he
Jimmy
likes
Carr,
a double
40.
top. You said the term earlier, 1 out, 1 in. That's always my recommendation when you go for a double top.
Getting shot on the
Smack,
fourth leg.
bang,
Jamie
in the
Hughes.
middle. He loves that. Jamie Hughes is 1 away.
Fifth leg, Jamie to through first. Game on.
Been really calm and measured so far as Hughes. He's Been unlucky at times this evening, losing with
100.
near ton averages.
Does calm and measured win it tomorrow night, though? Do you need that explosion? Do you need that?
59.
Those afterburners.
As you well know, though, Glenn, that Jamie is a player that, if an opponent is hitting with everything they've got,
140.
that's where he thrives.
Like I said, his interview was absolutely on point yesterday. He mentioned the inconsistency, and that's been associated with him.
140.
But he also knows he's in great form, and at times he's dealt with the situation really well, and right now he's looking banging form. He can see that winning line. He is sprinting to that winning line.
And for Mike Gillet,
66. Germany car 81.
the end of the line is approaching. Looking at treble 10 with Gillet not on a finish. Again,
41.
just sets it up, laying those foundations.
We'll be back to the tops. It'll be the same process.
60.
We know
Germany car
5 of the
40.
6 qualifiers for tomorrow night. Just one more qualifier to come. Will it be Jamie Hughes? Well, there's
Sure
your
that's
answer.
Jamie
Jamie Hughes is a weekly finalist. He's had a bit of an up and down Group B campaign, but he kept calm, he kept measured, and he got there in the end. Just a little special mention there to Mike Gillet. He had such a difficult start to his Group B campaign, but the smile never left his face. Excellent sportsmanship between the pair of them. Good numbers from Jamie Hughes, 93 average, 50% in the doubles, but more importantly, through to Saturday night. It's a top of the table clash. Who's going to be the Group B number 1? That's up next.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Van Skee's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Van Ski is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Van Ski do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He kind of split it. 2 darts for double fourth in the match.
Two more matches left to bring you this evening here at the Modus Super Series, live and free on Pluto TV. It's a top of the table clash where the winner of this match will win Group B. Will it be Derek Coulson? Will it be Mark Dudbridge? As things stand at the moment, Derek Coulson is top on leg difference.
First leg, Derek, to throw first.
But it is winner take all in the context of winning the group. Great scenes on stage. Huge respect between both of these fierce competitors. Coulson has the darts and gets us underway.
Well, it literally was a masterclass
131.
when they played each other. Yes, it was the opening game for the pair of them. That 103 average for Derek Coulson, but the way that this man has responded to that and comfortably qualified,
81.
put himself in a position here not only to qualify but top the group. As we look at the in-play table there's the 3 players who'll qualify. I think that them 3 players will add so much to Saturday night as well. It's going to be a cracking night tomorrow night.
94.
Get yourself into the live lounge.
Well, in yesterday's
95.
session, Derek Coulson caught Dudbridge cold and dispatched him with consummate ease, 4-0. It would be a bit of a surprise should the same
140.
scoreline arise here.
And the winner of this group, they will avoid Jeffrey Desfarnin, who will be, of course, as Group A winner going into Group 1. Not that I think
60.
that's on the mind of these 2 players.
136.
I just think it's about qualifying. But this could be a match tomorrow night. So that's why we're seeing darts like this.
120.
Fantastic attempt. Dudbridge back on 265 and Coulson returning now
65.
for a potential 13
There you
dart
go,
hold of
16.
throw to kick-start proceedings in this top of the table clash.
Game show on the first leg, Derek
How many
Coulson.
times tonight, Sam, has he hit the double with last dart
Second
in
leg,
hand?
Mark to throw first. Game on.
Just showing just what a cool customer Coulson is.
40.
Just when you think he's given his opponent a glimmer of hope, he snatches it away from you.
What would be your formula
123.
tomorrow? You've qualified for the night. I would often say a nice haircut for me. It was something about nice haircut. But for Derek Coulson,
60.
I've got a funny feeling that's maybe not the case.
For me personally, it would be more focusing on trying to get rid of the makeup from earlier on this afternoon.
I thought you were going to say like a nice swim, a nice walk,
58.
fresh air, Portsmouth Harbour. Is there anything else nice in Portsmouth? I suppose there's a decent subway.
Spinnaker's pretty cool. It's well worth a visit.
100.
My lakeside thing was always a walk from Frimley Green into Frimley, a little coffee shop that I found. That was all part and parcel of my preparation.
140.
Well,
123.
deserve more than a 1, 2, 3. Those 2 opening darts there were pitch perfect. Brings himself back into contention, but Coulson has 6 from here.
Yeah, speaking of pitch perfect, our first dart was begging for a 140. 100 may have to be enough.
$81. Then you car 80.
So then to double his advantage. Derek Coulson, 2 10s.
70.
Doesn't do it this time.
Car 97.
You're reading my mind. 2 10s or 2 10s. It still feels like there's a little bit of tension in this game. Dudbridge likes it when it's like that, because when it's a battle, he often comes out, when it's not for the first time in this Group B campaign, that for a leg and 3/4, he's been second best, yet it still goes to 1-1. That's a real quality that he has there.
One of them.
And 40. Sam, the first leg he's won over Coulson in a match in a bit.
139.
Well, this game has sprung into life. Strong visits from both.
60.
How did one of those not find the treble?
$42.
All right. Smile before Dudbridge's visit there in the background from Coulson. Once again, that treble is there a begging.
60.
But once again, Coulson can't find it.
He snatches those darts out there, doesn't he? Dudbridge is usually clever like that. He can usually pick up those little bit of frustrations. But doesn't deal with that situation too well. You can't expect Coulson to go dry for too long. A couple of scores of 60 for Derek. You'd normally put your mortgage on and finding a treble. Yes, come on, he says.
58.
So unusual for Derek. Doesn't look at his best here.
You say that. He's averaging 93.5.
45.
Yeah, you noticed that as I was saying that. I had just a little look at our number board.
$51.
That's 12 darts though, without a business treble now for Derek.
Did you see the reaction there from Dudbridge? Almost like he can't believe what's going on. This time he gives himself the second. A tactic used by Alex Williams in Group C. It worked for him.
100.
Is that enough?
Then your car 132.
Well, Derek can't
52.
find a showstopper.
Car 136.
Could Dudbridge? Has to step
58.
across. Can't
Derek
find the treble
80.
19, so Derek is back now. This went a begging in the previous leg. This time he's climbing the ladder. Tops.
60. Car 78.
Yes, I think he thought that in just looking at his reaction there. Dudbridge, often so clever at these types of finishes, just hanging into legs and then sprinting to the double. Dudbridge once again is using that tactic. He holds his hands up, almost an apology. But it happens too many times for it to be any luck. He just hangs in there. And I think he's been one, if not the best, at the back end of matches.
$21.
After breaking the Coulson throw, immediately hands back the initiative to Derek.
I mean, you know Derek
83.
more than anybody. Would he be frustrated in not topping the group? Would he be frustrated in losing this last game in a potential matchup that could be tomorrow night?
Yes, is the simple answer.
93.
But should it not happen, he won't dwell on it by any means. I think it's the same for any player. If there's an opportunity to top the group, you're going to want to take it.
You said earlier you were his only support last time he was here. What is it like in that crowd? What is it like? We call it the intimate atmosphere. You know, when the Jimmy Van Ski Army are in there, I mean, they almost blow the roof off. Did you enjoy the experience there?
It's something that has to be experienced in this sport. You do have to come down and experience a night for yourself here at the Modus Live Lounge. It was a bit of a fib. I wasn't the only one. I actually brought my 9-year-old son with me to experience it, and he absolutely loved
100.
it. It's a real good venue for youngsters to come and experience darts for the first time.
140.
As you can see, it's a real small, intimate venue, but it does come alive with a live audience here every Saturday night.
140.
They share a couple of 140s, and Coulson once again has left that 80. Hasn't been his friend in this match.
59.
This would be for a breaker throw. Potential 14 or 15 darter. Can he find the treble? There's your answer. This time it's a different target, a double 10.
Game shown the fourth leg.
That's more like it. 2-2.
Immediately wrestles back. The breaker throw he lost. And we're back on throw. And Derek Coulson is back in the trebles. And how?
180. $100. 100.
Well, just when you were starting to think about it. I know you were.
140.
Nevertheless, this is a good leg from both.
$65.
That was a tactic often, well, certainly first used by Barney. He used to love the 1-5-6 finish. Mark Dudbridge, I'm sure, had many battles with Barney.
156.
The reason being of his love for double 18. Can Coulson find those two treble 20s to leave that double?
Well, he's snuck one in there, a little nook in the corner of the treble bed. Couldn't find a little cranny with his third, but will return for a 2-dart out to move one leg away from winning Group B.
43. Delucar 56.
To leave the 170 if he gets the chance. Will he be back?
$36. Marticar 170.
Well, there's one.
He can't, can he?
No, but it was a mightily close effort. Fantastic attempt. Coulson dispatching double 10. He's found a friend in that double again.
6-leg mark to through first. Game on.
Yeah, I think he'll just want to tighten up his doubles. I think he'll go into tomorrow night, Derek, knowing he's in just wonderful form. I think whatever anybody throws at him tomorrow, I think he will feel he's got the answers for him. We've talked very positively about him. But if you're trying to dissect and look at areas of improvement, I mean, maybe just tied up a little bit in his double. 3 from 11, 27%. He knows he's a lot better than that. That will help, though.
$121.
Wicked deflection there. Denying Mark Dudbridge a perfect retort. Oh, go on then.
Magic moments here at the Live Lounge. A couple of 180s. Call it in, Sam.
Car 141.
Well, what a way this would be to win Group B. A highly competitive Group B. Derek Coulson looking at treble 19. Oh, grazes the top wire of the treble bed.
I should have been saying it's a magic moment there for Derek Coulson, but I won't lie, Sam. I was thinking about you there. I think he's looking up at you. I think he wanted it to you, Sam.
Derek Car 52.
Still never called one in. Richie McKee wired one. David Pallett came close. Nevertheless, it's all about winning legs and winning matches and winning groups.
36. Mark Car 85.
How many players are on for the 9 data and end up losing the leg? Dudbridge. Can he be the party pooper?
60. Derek Car 16.
This time then for Coulson. Decent enough guide. Working his way inside. There it is. Derek Coulson has won Group B. He defeats Mark Dudbridge. Brilliant scenes on stage there. Almost a 9 dart leg. He was 7 into it. But nevertheless, Derek Coulson deserves that. It's been a tremendous campaign from Mark Dudbridge. Nevertheless, he is back here tomorrow. Both of them are. But it's Coulson that wins Group B with a 93 average. Our final match of the evening is Scott Robertson against Jamie Hughes.
Well, it's been a really long week, a week full of excitement, a week full of quality. We now know how we're 6 players into tomorrow night's final, and it's going to be a night full of quality. And we nearly had a real magic moment when Derek Coulson went 7 darts into the 9-darter. He'll be there tomorrow night. He will take some beating, as will the man at the board right now, Jamie Hughes. He really did put the afterburners on when he needed to be. And for Scott Robertson,
Scott through first. Game on.
On debut, I think a real positive was the fact that from Group A, he qualified to Group B, which wasn't an easy task to do. I think he can play as free-flowing as he possibly can, knowing that he's given
45.
absolutely everything. But what a week, Sam.
And it's not over yet. The draw for the ADC Global, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Finals night, 7:30 following on from that draw. The permutations
41.
in this match is simple. With a win, Jamie Hughes finishes Group B in 2nd place. Should Robertson pick up the victory, then Mark Dudbridge will finish in 2nd.
21.
Jamie Hughes qualifying in 3rd.
Yes, we're beginning to smell Champions Week as well. Some wonderful players that's already qualified. And we've mentioned a couple of times this week, whoever wins
70.
this week is going to go down as one of the favourites.
$45.
For Jamie Hughes, it's about momentum. He found something from somewhere when there was a real possibility. And he was looking at not qualifying for this game. He started this one dreadfully at the moment. In fact, the pair of them have.
40.
Should we go and play them at pairs, Sam? I think we've got a chance here.
$100.
Well, if you're strong enough to carry me. Well, that's much more like it from Yozza. This is better.
140.
I thought we were going to go from that sublime to the ridiculous with a 181.70 finish for a second there. Well, both players are finally walking up on what's been an exhausting couple of days for them, I'm
100.
sure. Well, for Jamie Hughes, he'll be delighted to be in the mix tomorrow. That's all you can ask yourself. Qualification, it feels like a different competition a Saturday night. These are the type of darts that he'll need if he's going to have success, because that's a beauty.
$140. Do you have the car? 36.
Just a bit of a reminder that Robertson is there ready should this double 18 not go. Double 9 would be sufficient.
27. Scott the car. 50.
That reminder has come to fruition for Robertson. Double 16. Looking just a little bit
34.
further up, but can't find it.
Jamie car.
Yeah,
9.
look, tired darts to me from the pair of them. Jamie, you want to be careful with this first dart.
$1. Scott the car. 16.
Wow. How did one of those not go in? Both grazing the wire. And a scrappy leg of darts. It is Scott Robertson that goes on to win the leg.
Through first. Game on.
I wonder if the pair of them will be sharing a kebab afterwards tonight. Athletes.
100.
As you mentioned, Glenn, Champions Week starting to really take shape. I'm keen to get your thoughts about potentially who the early favourite would be.
59.
There's such a mixture of players there. You've got the experience. You've got there's one name that is sticking out to me, and that is Tom Sykes. Just been looking at his social media. He's doing a bag full of exhibitions at the moment. He's actually got an exhibition in Middlesbrough tomorrow night. But there's just a real mixture. I think it's going to be absolutely terrific. The emotion certainly goes with Keegan Brown. A player who's been to the
96.
very top, and just to see his reaction when he won, that'll live in my memory. But Jamie Owens would be massive for the North East Darts. He'll believe in himself, that's for sure. That's something that I try to teach into any player. His bullishness,
40.
He ain't scared of anybody whatsoever. So he'll be an excellent addition. Neil Duff, what a player. But if you have to put me on the spot right now, I'm going to stick with Tom Sykes.
100.
Of course, there are 4 more spaces available. One of them will
57.
be filled tomorrow night.
I'm not privy to week 11 and 12 players, but they can often be mega tough.
140. Give it a car. 164.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not privy either. Yozza now needed a biggie to get back into this match and supplies a reminder of his own this time to Scott Robertson.
5 missed start at a double in the first one for Jamie. Will he be back in this one? Treble 18. So he will be back, Jamie. Should have won that opening leg. Didn't win the opening leg.
Jim Car 40.
But a chance to hold throw and level up this match.
Getting shown the second leg, Jamie Hughes.
Made it look simple in the end.
Third leg, Scott through first. Game on. $57.
Yeah, some of the names we haven't mentioned yet participating in Champions Week. Carl Wilkinson, of course. Former England international. Jensen Walker can
180.
achieve greatness and do what only Luke Littler has done here previously by winning 2 series.
Yeah, wouldn't it be a great week if we could get the 12 winners? But it might take us a couple of more series with the likes of Luke Littler, Marvin van Velzen. Now in the professional ranks, maybe something we'll never see.
140.
I think we're back together in the comms box. Is it week 11, week 12, Sam?
87.
We certainly are. Already looking forward to it. Looking forward to Champions Week as well. I'm covering Group A. Delighted about that. Cannot wait.
87.
Jamie Hughes looking good from here for a potential break, but Robertson coming alive once again on his own throat.
Might change the decision on the 94 for Jamie. But looks like he's going direct. Yeah, he wants to go treble 18. I mean, bullseye would be the shot. Treble 20's become quite fashionable for that double 15. It's almost like you don't have a plan B, because when you see 19, I think you try to drag his way into treble 18.
26.
Made a real hash of that.
132.
Will he be punished? The answer is an unequivocal no. Not this time.
40. Jimmy Car 68.
Hughes. Looking now at 16. For the top of the board.
On the third leg, Jamie Hughes.
There's the break that Yozza needed.
Fourth leg, Jamie to through first. Game on.
Yeah, not the funniest moment I've seen on Jamie. I mentioned it last night. A player who went 180, 177 on for the 9 darter and decided to go for 141 instead of 144. We might see it again here.
And he eventually won that leg on double 1.
95.
Alan Suter, was it? Because I think his reaction was even better. Let's have a 177. It's not going to happen here, Jamie.
60.
Yes, he was my best friend on the tour for the 4 or 5 years I was at the BD. And when he went to Lakeside and he got beat, he just
100.
pulled over in the car and said, I'm off to the PDC, I'm going to Q school. I wasn't so sure I believed him, but he was sensational, the qualification for it. I think he got through day one and he was producing numbers that were absolutely
100.
sensational. He loved his time in the PDC.
It wouldn't be any surprise whatsoever to see him back there in the not so distant future.
99. Do you have the car? 161.
Yeah, all roads lead to Q school for many players, but this is the priority. That stage is the priority for so many as well in this. Incredibly busy. Treble 16 I like. 84 points left. He's almost covered that treble 20 bed. I think that's the right decision there to leave that
93.
68 finish.
And akin to Mike Gillet.
57. Jimmy
Fuel
Car,
lights
68.
on for Scott Robertson. He will return to Scotland richer for the experience. And is now
Getting shown the fourth leg,
3-1
Jimmy
down.
Hughes.
Jamie Hughes, one leg away from
Fifth leg
finishing
Scott to third
second
first. Game
in
on.
Group B.
$97.
He started the last leg with a 180. Did look such an infighting first start. It was such a slow
82.
start to this game. Well, Jamie Hughes is now averaging 90.
$100.
Busy day for you tomorrow, Somerset.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got other broadcast commitments elsewhere as
77.
tomorrow night's finals night is unmissable. Real high expectations
One of them, Foxy.
for the final 6 competitors. The group's not yet fully confirmed.
60. Scott the car, 164.
Robertson down to a finish and has a bit of distance between himself and Jamie here.
$80.
Well, I know you, Glenn, have got a bit of a trek ahead of you.
Yes, it's third world country for me tomorrow. I'm off to Newcastle.
108.
Jamie
Scott the car,
Hughes
84.
smacks in a 180. It's just a little reminder that this leg is not over yet.
Robertson looking at ball.
59.
Only
Jamie
finds the
Carr,
25
102.
and Hughes forcing his way back into contention. Needed a treble.
Yeah, 73 points left. Interesting.
54. Scott the car, 25.
The equation is simple for Robertson. He doesn't want these to be his last starts of this week's campaign. But it could be if this double 12 doesn't go,
13.
because Jamie Hughes
Jimmy
is
Carr,
sat
48.
on a 2-darter.
Yozza then to finish second in the group. Double 16.
Gains on the match, Jamie
Dispatched.
Hughes.
Jamie Hughes finishes runner-up in Group B with a 4-1 win, wrapping up his campaign. Scott Robertson has played with immense credit all week and will be richer for the experience, no doubt about that. A fantastic competitor, but it's Hughes that comes out the victor.
And the Modus Super
bullseye for the win. Absolutely incredible by Andreas Harrison.
A Bosch. High pace is through.
Well, Derek Coulson, the Group B winner, almost wrapped it up in spectacular fashion. A near 9-darter. He was 7 in and also close to the elusive treble 19. Derek has just joined me in the studio. We are watching it on. Approaching that 141, the treble 20 was beautiful. The treble 19 oh so close, grazing that top wire. But Derek Coulson did go on to win Group B. He almost won Group A, but Group B will do nicely. Jamie Hughes it was, finishing second in the end on leg difference ahead of Mark Dudbridge. What a fantastic performance over 2 nights there from Flash, Mike Gillet and Scott Robertson, the unlucky 2 that missed out. Welcome back to the studio. Delighted to be joined by Derek Coulson. Hello, mate.
Hello, Sam. How you doing?
This is odd, isn't it? Well done. Congratulations. Group A was close. Monday obviously went a little bit wrong, but you've recovered really well. Really impressive.
Yeah, I think I've always said, you know, the good thing about Group A is you get that second chance. So even though Monday went poorly, I didn't play that bad, but just the timing was all wrong. Picked it up Tuesday, played great on Wednesday, and then kind of carried it on. You know, a few dodgy moments these last couple of days, but yeah, head was on and I got it sorted.
Just get your thoughts on that 9-dart attempt. Did that dart treble 19 feel good?
Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to hit it. I thought I was going to hit the 9. It felt so good. I thought this is perfect timing. But yeah, it was. When I let go of the dart, I thought it's in. And I was actually going to give it a big celebration as well. In my head, I was thinking, I'm going to give you this. You know, let it have for the TV, because you know me, I'm not a celebrator. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that.
I was going to give it some as well, because I still haven't called one in. Pallet was close. You were close as well. But let's not forget, you have hit a 9-darter on that stage this week. It was just in rehearsal.
I did it yesterday, yeah. And that felt great, felt easy. And that's what I thought. I was thinking, well, you did it yesterday, just same again today.
Really tricky group you've overcome. Let's not get away from that, not detract from that. A really impressive Group B display. Good atmosphere in the back. Was it? It was obviously competitive, but good spirits.
Very good spirits. Yeah, everybody was very supportive. They've all been complimentary to each other. You know, you look at Mike Gillet. He didn't turn up yesterday, and we were all quite lucky, really. He didn't turn up, and today he showed what he can do. We all know how well Scott played this week. I think he's a great player, great guy. Love to see him back here, giving another shot. We all know what Mark's about. We all know what Jamie's about. But they've all been great, so supportive.
I know you like to keep track of your stats and how things are going. At one point during tonight, we highlighted that about halfway through this evening, you were 40% on notching up ton plus averages in all of your matches across the week.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've had a few. I don't know who it was in the end. I don't know how many I had today. I know I had one against Jamie.
Just a bit.
Yeah, I felt good in that one. That was a big game. I knew coming into that game, I knew if I lost that, then the pressure was going to be back on me. I thought if I win this one, no matter how I won it, as long as I won it, then I was giving myself a good opportunity to make Saturday. So, yeah, when that went well. Weirdly, though, I didn't sort of settle down. I put myself under a little bit more pressure afterwards. But to get over the line was great.
Looking ahead to finals night tomorrow, then, you have the opportunity to do something that no one has ever done here before and reach 5 consecutive Champions Weeks. Is that something that plays on your mind?
No, The only thing that plays on my mind is to do better in Champions Week than I've done in the past. Obviously, getting there's going to be tough. It's going to be a hard Saturday with the players that are in there, but you know that's the same as any other Saturday. I just feel if I get it right and things click, I'll give myself a really good chance of making it.
Let's reveal the groups then and have a look at how the land will lie come 7:30 tomorrow night. Jeffrey Deswan, the Group A winner, will be joined by Jamie Hughes and Tom Cromwell. Derek, you've got Alex Williams, who we were speaking to on Wednesday night, of course, and Mark Dudbridge, who you're plenty familiar with now.
Yeah.
Just reactions to those two groups.
Tough, really tough. I know the bookies have got to put somebody favourite, but that's a really hard one to call. Both groups, anybody can get out of those two groups. If it's the same old story that if you don't turn up, you won't make it. So you're going to have to play well. I'm going to have to play well if I want to get to the semis, the final, and that goes for everybody else there because nobody's winning this with an 80 average.
No, and whoever does win this week will be a huge player come Champions Week.
I'd say so as well, yeah. I think this week, and I said it before, this week felt like a Champions Week to me.
I did reference it in comms, but so I know the answer to my question, but these may not. But are you bringing some people down with you tomorrow?
There might be one or two. Yeah, there'll probably be 10, 12 coming tomorrow. They're very respectful, so they won't be rowdy, but they'll certainly be supportive. So, yeah, it'll be good to see them. Because I let them down in Champions Week. I had tickets for everybody and then didn't make the Saturday, so hopefully I can make it up to them tomorrow.
Thank you for joining me. I wish you all the very best of luck. Unfortunately, I won't be here tomorrow, but as I say, best of luck, Derek. Congratulations on winning Group B. That is all we have time for this evening here at the Modus Live Lounge. It's been a spooky old day, but still plenty more coming up here on the Modus Super Series channel here on Pluto TV. And Tungsten Talk with Jamie Hughes, Yozza, is in conversation coming up next. And we also have the Rising Stars holding brass darts. Can't beat some brassos. 5:30 on Saturday before we have the ADC Global Draw at 7 o'clock. And following on from that, it's finals night, 7:30. Can Derek Coulson make his 5th consecutive Champions Week? What a couple of days it's been. We've had the sublime, we've had the ridiculous. Finals night is unmissable.
You will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone, and you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Van Skee's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Van Ski is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Van Ski do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He kind of split it. 2 darts for double four for the match.